Izzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it. Let me give y'all a few seconds to come in here. I ain't gonna stay long though. You know it don't take much. One, two, three, 100, however, you know. But we gonna chop it up, man. Always count your blessings. Always count your blessings and never take L's, losses. Only take lessons. We gonna just chop it up a little bit. You know, man. Nothing too big. Salute to everybody that's in the building, everybody that's tapping in. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, but always count your blessings. Always count your blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because just even speaking on myself, what it do. Um, Blessed, man, highly favored. You feel what I'm saying? I can honestly say, man, uh, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. Everything I ask for, it happens. Everything I ask for, everything I ask for. Seriously, it comes too. Um, I'm not sure if that's for everybody, but I could just speak for myself. But even still, right? You could be blessed. You could be highly favored. You could have everything you asking for, and being as though we on this earth, we in this realm, right? Um, it's easy to focus on the things, on the negative things. It's like it's easier to focus on the negative things than it is to take in all the positivity and use that as energy. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, it seems like we bred backwards. When you get older and you realize, nah, don't focus on all the negativity. Don't focus on the things you don't have. Don't focus on the things that don't that fall through, and focus on all positivity. And if you think about it, it's hard to do. Um, I'm guilty of it. I know plenty of people guilty of focusing on the negativity and not grasping the positive things, the blessings. You feel me? Focusing on the negativity and not grasping the lessons. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's never a loss, only lessons, right? And you could take that, but there's never a loss. It's only lessons, right? So you can have a loss, you can have something happen, and what you're really supposed to do is look past the smoke and mirrors. Look past the smoke and mirrors. You feel what I'm saying? And see the lesson in it. Yeah, yeah. That's tough. That's hard for us mortals, us humans. Feel me? Because we are God body. We are God like. We are definitely made in the image of. But we come with flaws. We come with, the only difference between us. That's why we are made in the image of. Because you know the universe don't come with flaws. The universe is what it is. I mean, if you want to call it perfect, call it whatever you want, right? It's in line. The universe works in divine order at all times. The universe don't move in any other way than divine order, right? But us, you know, we made in the image of, right? But we have the choice to not move in divine order. We have flaws, we have things, and you can be forgiven for anything, right? Anything you do here, you can be forgiven for, is what the good books say. But the only thing that can't be reversed is death. You feel me? The only thing that can't be reversed, that's like a flaw. That's like a chink in the armor. Is that that can't be reversed. So that's all I'm saying. I say all that to say, the blessings. So I got some big news for y'all, man. I'm gonna post something. I think I'll throw something in the community. I'm not gonna say nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? But it is official, and I got some fire news. We only going up. We only growing. We only growing organically. And it's like a niche genre. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a niche. It's a niche. You know what I'm saying? It's like it has its niche core audience. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I always salute the investors. We growing every day. We approaching 12,000 subscribers, uh, sitting right, and you know, like I said, man, it's easy to pay attention to the things that irk you, that to the things that might upset you, to the things that you ain't feeling. You feel me? And it's hard to put those things aside and say, well, nah, let's look at these blessings. You feel me? I got this going on, I got that going on. This is a blessing, that's a blessing. And push that back, and that's what you learn to do. And I've definitely come a long way. Um, back in the day, I've definitely come a long way. Even like right now, I didn't even want to put none in it. This ain't got nothing to do with celebrity. This ain't got nothing to do with no gossip. This more or less just chopping gang. You feel me? Um, you gonna see what you want. You gonna see where you want to be, especially when men. But this is for women as well. But men, you gonna always you know want more. You're gonna always see where you could be or where you want to be in your mind, and you're gonna reach for that at all times, like real men. You feel what I'm saying? This gonna X out the simps. This gonna X out the non-motivated. This gonna X out a lot of people. But real men that got high testosterone levels, and you feel me? Like real grown man bending. You could be a millionaire. You'll be wanting to be 100 millionaire, and you'll forget to celebrate, or you'll forget to be thankful for the blessing of being a millionaire. Because as soon as you get the million and you spend some of it, you start feeling like, man, I need 100 million. Like I'm a millionaire, but this nigga got like 12 million. I need that, and then you'll X out the blessing. It's easy because I guess because we down here on this earth, like we down here. This is Hades. You feel what I'm saying? This is where the angel Lucifer was thrown down and cast out of heaven. The good book. That's what the good book say. It didn't say he was shot into the middle of the earth where you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? It was like this whole thing, being down here. So like even like with YouTube, it's I could be saying something like this, might not get that many views. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or I speak about other things, it might not get that many views. But if I talk about certain, the algorithm just goes crazy, and then those joints do 1,000. Those joints will do 1,000 plus views in a few hours. Hit 100,000, 200,000 views. I got videos that have those numbers. Uh, and you just real, So even like now, I was like, am I gonna go up there? I really didn't feel like going up there, but I gotta clean my jewelry. I gotta cook and shit. I'm probably take y'all in the crib. I know y'all good. I know y'all don't steal. I'll take y'all in the crib with me. I gotta clean up a little bit. But I was like, I probably just go tomorrow once I get a haircut and everything. But then you know what? Let me just go up there for a few minutes. Keep an eye on the time, on the minutes. So because I normally go way over, but I just wanted to chop it up because I'm human, bro. You feel me? And we all in the same, and that's why people lock in and they load in because we all in the same. You feel me? So I had those times where I'd be like, damn, I like you know, all plays don't go well. All plays sometimes they fall through. You know what I'm saying? When you investing, when you making moves, when you touching this, you moving that, you doing this, you doing that, you got you making you could become over ambitious. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a thing. Like that's a flaw actually, being over ambitious. Like I learned that. You know what I'm saying? I learned that over time. It's good to be ambitious, but not overly ambitious, because then you can make moves. And regardless of how it is, any business, anything, you're gonna take small setbacks. You're gonna take small hits. You know. And I look at that and I'm like, damn. And then I look at like what I do have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with age, with a little bit of wisdom, with a little bit of maturity, I could look around and be like, damn, damn, homie, you good? Like you blessed. Like you really made it out. You know what I'm saying? So if that play didn't fall through, or if that play right there didn't, still be easy. You feel what I'm saying? And and take the lesson out the L. Take the lesson. Don't make it a loss. It don't ever have to be a loss. Any the yin and the yang. You feel what I'm gonna have both. The yin and the yang. So when a lot of positive things are happening, you got to know that something is not going to go right. Somebody with bad energy, anything's going to happen. It's going to have to happen because you got to have yin with the yang. So when you take a loss, man, you don't have to be a loss. It's always a lesson. You look at that loss and figure out what you would never do again, or how you would move the next time, if there's a next time, and you move on with that. You feel what I'm saying? So this is just some grown man business. Grown man Bennett. I'm just tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't staying long. Salute the local trees, man. You know, you see the title, local trees, man. We not, you know, it's nothing, nothing celebrity like. This is not, you know, this is more just chopping game. You know what I'm saying? You have plays, you make some moves, and sometimes the plays go through, sometimes they don't. You feel me? Sometimes people do what you want them to do, sometimes they don't. Nothing's ever gonna go your way 100% all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta, that just come with maturity. It's still hard for me though. Sometimes even for me, uh, like I'm not perfect, so it's even hard for me. Like I could see something, I could be like, damn, I missed out on that, or damn, I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You could a play could go through, fall through. You could lose money. Feel me? And you gotta be. And it's just you could. It's easy to focus on the negative. That's what I'm saying. Like it's easy to be like, damn, I could have did this or I could have did that, or you know, I got I got a million, but I need 10 million. Man. You get 10 million, then it's like, damn, yo, if I had like 100 million, then everybody would be straight. Then when you get 100 million, you like, man, I got 100 million, but Diddy, he had 900, he a billionaire. It's always gonna be like a hunger for more, like the Lloyd Banks album was. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a hunger for more. So that come with. So now you gotta build up some type of discipline to make yourself understand that it don't matter how much you get, you're gonna want more. You got Floyd Mayweather. He's doing exhibition fights in China and shit for like, however many millions. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a hunger for more. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, I'm not gonna stay long on this one. Give me 10 minutes, and I might do like 20 minutes. Um, Legs getting better, still moving with the crutches and all that, but the leg is definitely getting better. You know what I'm saying? I be lightening up on that on the pills. I'm not good with pills, you know. But painkillers and all that, they take care of everything. But we walking a little bit better now. Getting a little stronger. And I just wanted to tap in with y'all, just to the collective few who tap in. It's always a collective few that tap in at all times. I'm not really, the title is not, it's not one of those titles. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it. I should have just made the title pop. You say some wild, you put that thing on that title, it draws people in. Man, you just chopping game, you just chopping it up with the people. Um, Always take the lesson out the loss. You feel me? Have the ambition, want it. You feel me? But never try not to be over ambitious. Over ambition or having too much ambition can blind you. It's definitely gonna blind you. Because you just going so straightforward for what you want. Uh, and just count all your blessings, bro. Count all your blessings, bro. Um, I was going to talk about something else too, but I was like, what, maybe not. But on a whole nother note, I was talking to my nephew, and I was just letting him know, man, like, you know, youngsters got to just have that, dudes got to just up your standards. Make sure shorty ain't broke. Don't deal with no broke. Nah, if she broke, if she driving a Honda Civic, man, and she living with her moms or something, man, let her get herself together. Men will save broke women, but broke women won't save broke men. And when you look into the animal, you already know. I go to the animals, the lions, bro. The male lions, the king of the jungles. They don't have cubs with women that can't feed the cubs. The male lion don't do the hunting in the jungle. It's the women. They the killers. They vicious. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with us. It's just that, um, Western society and all that switched everything around. But back in the days, it was the women's was killers. They was like they had whole armies of women, bro, that'll smoke you. They was the Spaniards. I don't want to say nothing verbatim because I can't get it. I don't know it all the way right now. But like the Spaniards was fighting this one female. She had a whole army and she was smoking them. She was smoking them so crazy they had to come back, go back home, and then it was crazy. So my point is, it's the same way in the jungle. The female lions, they kill. And the male lion, the king of the jungle with the big ass mane and all that, he not having no pups. He not having no sex. He ain't doing no chilling with no female lionesses that can't get it. If something happened to him, how they gonna feed the pups? And that's why nature makes the woman like that. That's why nature makes the, but see, we done made, see these women, so like now it's the reverse, the roles is reversed. It's like, man, you supposed to do, no, we supposed to protect and die about that family. See, if men was protecting and dying about the family, even your auntie or your grandmama or something like that, it'd be some bodies dropped somewhere in New York, in upstate New York by Buffalo by now, or somebody getting smoked. Sometimes it's just body for body. It just got to be what it is. The body might not even make sense, but it's war now. So that's why I mean when I say the man, that's our ultimate sacrifice for the family. Is that mostly the men pass first? And not mostly, that's changing too, but like the men have to lay down their life if it come down to it. We out somewhere and something get popping and the motherfucker whoop whoop whoop, I'm getting y'all out of there. I'll stay. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody come in the crib and my wife wake me up and be like, "Hey, you hear that shit? Somebody in the house." Bitch, I'm grabbing the scraps. I'm gonna get her burnt. She got a baby nine. I'm gonna make sure she got her scrap. I'm going out into the house. She gonna hide in the closet with the baby, and she gonna be strapped to protect herself. And that's because nature made women. They was the like we kings, we men. We more physically fit, so we always been, we strong, we us. But don't ever underestimate what women in any realm, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about right now, I'm just talking about like feed like war. Women can feed them female lions, they can feed the pups if the male lion is there or not. That's why it's five of them, 4 or 5 of them. And they handle that. And they vicious, and they'll kill a male. They'll kill another king. The women are vicious. Um, so my point to saying all that is, I be telling my youngsters, bro, like, you gotta carry these women the way they carry you. If you riding in a Benz and she riding in a motherfucking Ford Escort, a 1999 Ford Escort, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But don't have no pups with Shorty. Don't have no pups. Wait till she get, because if she can't feed the pups if you not around, then she ain't built like that. And that's what come for a lot of people. That's what come for a lot of women. Like, youngsters, take your time. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And be aware about who you have any babies with. I tell them young boys that all they talk to me. I say, yes, man. Listen. You feel me? And even that comes with taking the L's and taking the lesson from the L. You can't, even in the L and the loss, you got to take the lesson from it. That's what still make you a winner. That's your prize right there. When the loss come, your prize is the lesson that you get out the loss. But most people, most of us, right, especially like youngsters, if we don't, if we could be up, so we probably gonna be so upset about the loss, that we're not even going to look back for the lesson. We're just going to be upset about the loss because it's easier to focus on a negative. Like that's the realm we in. It's easier to focus on the negativity than it is to pull out the positivity. That's why these celebrities, whoever, right, could do something positive for people, like feed the homeless or something. Nobody really. I mean, we care. People care, but nobody really cares. But if it's a beef or a divorce or a fight or woo woo woo, man, you going up. And I mean, that's all the way down. That's all the way down to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You put that salute, yeah, for sure, man. You put that title, put the words in that title to make that title pop, flood you. You get the views like it's crazy. It's a way to squeeze this game. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas done learn how to is starting to learn how to squeeze this YouTube game. First you start squeezing for pennies, you know what I'm saying? 300, 350. You get a check for $480. You're like, damn, that's what money. I mean, that's just from people watching the old videos. But then it starts going up 1,200. Squeezing this shit. 1,500, 2,000 a month, 2,500 a month. Imagine shit start getting real. So you just, even with that, you take the lesson. The lessons is right there. You know what I'm saying? If the L will be not getting a lot of views, right? You'd be like, damn, how I ain't get a lot of views. And then you start noticing how to work the algorithm. Oh, it's an algorithm. That's the lesson. That's the prize. Always know That if you feel like you taking a loss, your lesson, that's the prize. You feel what I'm saying? And always count them blessings. You feel me? What's that saying? Even a trash can gets a steak. You feel me? I don't care how you living. I don't care what you going through. I don't care what you looking at as a problem or issue or a hindrance or a roadblock. Uh, it's always somebody going through worse, right? So if you feel like you down, then the only way to go is up. After that, you can't go. You can only go down so far, right? And then you got to go back up. And then on top of that, what you got to understand is everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Every situation, every relationship, every bank transaction, every lump sum of money, every anything, any circumstance you could be in. I tell my daughter, especially my oldest daughter, I always told her this years after years, and now she'll be graduating next year. Uh, I always tell her like, you don't like waking up in the morning, right? But this shit temporary. And then like this, in the blink of an eye, you're gonna be out of school and you either gonna be in college or you're gonna be doing, whatever you're doing, and you won't have to get up at 6 in the morning anymore. And then the crazy thing is you'll end up missing getting up at 6 in the morning, going to high school. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is temporary. And I think we all, even like that, down here, for some reason, that's not something that's hardwired in us. It's something you got to kind of learn, and you got to have some discipline, and you got to kind of add that to your arsenal, is the fact that everything is temporary. So if you feel like, oh man, I wish I had this, or, my money ain't right now, I just want to even woo woo woo. Man, in a year, bro. And shit, I know personally, I'm telling you, in a year, bro, your whole life, man, in a split second, man, your whole life can change, bro. Something can happen. I mean, it's so many. It's deep, man. It gets deep. It's wicked, and it's always deeper in rap when you're scratching the surface. We always gonna scratch the surface here at Grown Man Business TV. And like I said, everything is temporary. Everything, man. So you could be going through whatever you're going through. You could be having a problem at your job, or you could be having feeling like you ain't where you want to be, or you don't got the things that you want in life. You don't have the material things you want in life. You don't have the financial things you want, how you want it. Um, you think that, you feel it, take it all in, feel every bit of it. Because in this thing called life, man, there is no sequel. So feel that shit, all of it. Take it in. And then say to yourself, man, everything is temporary. This shit will pass. And it will pass. Guaranteed. That's like the sun coming up. That's almost guaranteed. That's guaranteed. Like when you get out the car, the ground will be there. It's guaranteed that whatever it is that you feeling, whatever it is that you're going through, it's gonna pass. And being as though you blessed enough to be on this earth, and being as though you blessed enough to be alive in one of the greatest times to be alive, you know, you don't know how your luck is. You might think you got bad luck, and then this situation that's negative passes, and when the positive come, because again, the positive has to come, that should be worth your while, man. You be like, damn, you ain't know that was gonna happen. Like, I'm like a living testament of that. Like, I'm like a real life, I'm like a prototype of that. I'm like a real prototype. I'm like that shit really happened to me in my real, like in my, in the real story. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your life changed like this, boom. And then like I said, so whatever you going through, just know it's temporary, and it'll pass in due time. But if you going through it, now that you know it's temporary, put your feelings aside and look at the situation you in and find a lesson in it. Ask yourself questions like, how did I get here? Okay, I want this. Why don't I have it? How can I get it? What kind of plan could I strategize to get that? Because I want that. I want that. Whatever it is. And again, when I say that, it automatically might throw you to like a materialistic thing. You know what I'm saying? Like some type of item or car, but like whatever you asking for within your heart. Cause we all asking for something. We all yearning for something. We all want something. You know what I mean? Some people want paper. Some people want fame. Some people want family. Some people want something. Everybody, for the most part. And the things you ask for within your heart, that you ask for with your heart, that the things you ask, the voice inside of you, you ask for things. Dudes go to jail. The first thing they do when they go to jail is they say God. A lot of people say God, or you could say universe, but most people say God. Man, if you could get me out of this, I'll never do this again. Never do this shit again. I swear, I'll straighten up. And next thing you know, something happens, and the jail doors open for them. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing that I'm talking about, like when you in your house and you saying, like, God or universe, could I just really want to, do better for my kids and this, that, whatever you asking for with pure intentions, you gonna have it. You gonna have it. Like, most people don't even understand it. Like, they'll be like, oh Lord, if I could just get this job, and next thing you know, they get a job. They don't understand that you probably could have asked for a fucking mansion. You could have asked for $1 trillion. You would have got something, because we all connect. Well, we all not. Well, I don't know. I know we got the four basic ingredients for the universe. It's like carbon, some other. I don't want to. Don't get me talking. I had pop a pill. I don't even know. Can't remember. But it's four. We connected to the cosmos, literally, literally. Like they be like, yo, it's other life out there. I believe it's other life out there somewhere, right? But I just believe that they underestimating how advanced we are. Because in the movies they make these aliens or whatever supposed to have these. They don't even have airplanes with wings on it. They got like saucers and them shit shooting it out. They make them superior to us because that's what makes it exciting. But for real, like, we are the aliens and all these things. What's going on? How you doing? All right, all right. All these things. Hold on. All these things that we encounter down here is what take us further and further away from the cosmos, further and further away from the trees, further and further away from that voice inside our head that's there. You literally can say, say this. Let me follow me. The 19 people that's in the room. Say G and B, right? But close your mouth and say G and B. You heard yourself say G and B. It's that voice right there. That's God. That's you. That's a trick. That's a cheat code. That's something that was instilled and put into you. Yeah, we was taught to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? And make light of it. Oh, go with your first thought always. People say that like a cliche, but it's like something that need to be taught in schools and explain why. Now, the reason why that don't happen is because, you know, it's going to exclude a lot of people, and certain things is going to exclude certain people. You know, it's real stuff that come with this carbon that's in our skin, with this ether that's this not fur, this not hair. It's a reason why our hair is like this. We can control, we can create our reality. Think about that. Think about whatever it is you want. You can create your reality out of nothing, out of like dust, out of a thought, not even dust, something that ain't even dust, because dust is, dust and sand is still physical, like a particle is tangible. You feel me? Um, you know, a thought, an intellectual property, right? That shit ain't even physical. Not even something you can hold in your hand. You understand what I'm saying? That thought can take you, will take you. I ain't even gonna say can. I'm saying it will. Yeah, yeah. And that's one of the things I think of when I have to like stop myself and use my discipline to say, yo, all right, that play didn't go through. Actually, you lost money on that play. Um, you know what I'm saying? And damn, you know what I'm saying? Instead of dwelling on that, you know what I'm saying? Like the reality I have, I created. That loss wasn't a loss, it was a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I definitely won't put no money back in that stock again. I definitely won't be doing no business with homie again. Whatever, and it's whatever realm of life that you in. I definitely won't. I definitely won't be exactly, exactly. Like I definitely won't be doing giving him nothing on consignment no more. He ain't come back with the money. That's the lesson. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like I had to say that. I guess what I feel like something was telling me to say this, right? Because I literally came from, I mean, Norfolk, Virginia, Shark City. It's a reason why they call it Shark City, for real. You know what I'm saying? RP to my homie Noop Noop. You know, yeah, it's real. Like I really, and then even like with the like I said, like manifestation, right? It's like I used to want to be a rapper when I was younger. I used to, like everybody else, I used to want to rap, and you know, I still be writing and all that, but the recognition not coming from the rap. The recognition coming from YouTube. The like that shit going up. So then it's like that's what I mean when I say you gonna get what you ask for. You gonna get what you ask for. Cause I used to ask for that. I used to want to be a rapper. I used to want to be in the camera. My cousin, you know, he used to rap with me. Shout out to Nitty. You feel me? Out there in Norfolk. I ain't even going. He from P Town, but he be in Norfolk. Yeah, you from P Town, nigga. He from Portsmouth. Nah, but he never wanted to be in the camera. That was never his thing. Like he really was just he was nice with rapping, but he just didn't like. But me, I was like, you know, I was like that dude like with the shit. You know what I'm saying? In my area for real. Lil E with the waves, like niggas know. Um, and the shit was taking off, but it you know, I started seeing I didn't want it. And I go into detail about I got stories, man. Um, I just like I said, I want everybody to go to Grown Man Business. I mean not Grown Man Business, Shark City, 757 Shark Food, my bad. The page is 757 Shark Food. And I'm gonna show you the I'm gonna show y'all the I'm gonna take y'all in the house. Y'all ain't gonna steal nothing, right? Y'all don't steal. Y'all don't steal, right? All right, come on. Y'all come in the crib. Come in the crib with me real quick, man. Where I'm at? 30 minutes? I might do a quick hour with y'all, maybe like 45 minutes, or maybe another 15 minutes. But I got crazy, you know. So the rap didn't really, you know, and I'm nice. I could probably still do it all that. But the rap, but it's really just coming organically from the YouTube. You know, that's something I think about. Like it's a blessing. YouTube is a blessing. It's fun. It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I hope it rain tomorrow, man. I hope it rain tomorrow, man. Hold on. You gotta see the logo. Rock with me. I gotta grab my shit die. Salute for sure too. It's just about tapping into the, like I said, tapping into peace. Salute. Um, Tapping in and don't mind my voice. That's how that popping pills and shit, but it's all about tapping into like I didn't know certain things till I heard certain things. The knowledge and the game gonna get passed on. And yeah, 757 Shark Food. Y'all see that? Type it in. 757 Shark Food. Go lock into the page. It's a new channel. Make sure y'all go just to subscribe. So I think I got one video up there. That's just the logo. So just go lock in and make sure you turn the notifications on. And that's gonna be some more ill content. But it's gonna be coming because you know this channel right here is more you know, I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but you know, we gonna get into them things over here. But over there, we gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a little different from because over here it's a lot of celebrity talk that won't be over there on that channel. So again, look, you see it? Hold on. For sure. 757 Shark Food. Make sure y'all go to this channel, 757 Shark Food. That's the logo. That shit is fire. That shit is fire. That's probably that channel take off. I'm gonna get a charm. A custom joint. Salute. Hey yo, you know it's crazy. My cousin used to say that shit to me, but he used to say that shit in there. in like a joking way. He used to be trying to joke. He used to joke. He'd be like, "Man, you trying to spit knowledge? What you trying to spit? Not this back in the day when that you trying to spit knowledge shit was good at Ministry Society. You trying to spit knowledge?" My cousin used to fuck with me. I ain't like it neither. But that yeah. Hold on, guys. Why is the motherfucking light not working? Hold on, guys. Boy, I was about to say, boy, my goddamn light ain't working, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this jury, but like I said, hold on, I'm gonna clean the jury right now. I was about to clean the jury for y'all, but I'm gonna do that when I get off. I'm gonna step here another like 10 minutes with y'all. But my phone be really on the act up. I should have died. I should have died fast. Matter of fact. I am going to do that. Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. Y'all already know what time it is, man. But I gotta cook down. I gotta cook my damn shit, man. I miss my old lady, boy. I can't wait for her to come back. Straight up. Old lady, boy, cook that lunch, breakfast. You think shit? Yo, I'm telling you, y'all niggas don't know. I'm talking about lunch, breakfast, dinner, everything. Yeah, I be laughing when he yeah, boy, bait me out. Hold on 2 seconds. That shit in there. Hold on. That shit pretty good. Yeah, he in trouble, bro. Buddy is in trouble, my G. Homie, y'all talking about Thug? They gonna cook him. I kind of feel sorry for him. I ain't gonna even lie, cause the way they gonna do him. Oh God, the way they gonna do him is gonna be so dirty. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. See, I don't like the light. I'll do that when I get done with y'all. Cause I was gonna clean the jury with y'all and all that, but I'll do that when I come back. You already know what time it is. You already know where we at. You know? The big house. Call it the motherfucking big house, bro. I left everything out anyway, so I was gonna have to come back out here anyway. I left everything out here. But yeah, man, it's just like I said, man. At the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the look, you know, even like with this, look, even with this whole thing with Thugger and Gunner and YSL, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of people. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The whole thing with 6ix9ine and Shotty and all of them, that was like a big deal, But they made a circus out of that. They made a circus out of that with 6ix9ine and the whole situation. They capitalized off it. They monetized that situation. That's why it played out like that. But this whole situation with Thugger and Gunner, they about to get bodied. They about to get bodied, bro. Like, especially Thug. Like, I done heard some of the wiretaps. I actually heard him. It's him. saying like, why y'all ain't shoot some, yo, like homie is bugged out, and they gonna slam him. You know what I'm saying? Because the chief commissioner or whoever the lady is, the district attorney, you know, she been getting slammed by like Fulton County and Buckhead. See, back in the day, I used to listen to TIP, and I used to think I thought Bankhead was Buckhead. You know what I'm saying? But once you start going to Atlanta, what you realize is Bankhead is the hood. Buckhead is the influential, prestigious area where a lot of them people live at. And Fulton County has they've been getting the people of Buckhead has been saying that Fulton County are letting the prisoners out too fast. Basically saying these guys get like these horrendous crimes, and they don't get that much time, and they end up right back on the street. And now that's why Buckhead was trying to become like its own city. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of y'all know. Let me don't be in Atlanta, or y'all don't be hearing, but you know what I'm saying? Buckhead is Atlanta, but Buckhead was trying to become its own entity. Buckhead is trying to detach because the crime rate was so high, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I'm sure it's still like that, but like when I was going down there like a year ago, man, Atlanta was like, that shit was weird. It was like so much money and designer, but a lot of crime shit was everywhere. You feel me? And Buckhead, the influential, the money, that's where the money is at. When you start doing your research and you start getting some understanding what's going on, that's where the money is at. Buckhead, crazy. When I was in Atlanta, I remember being in Atlanta with my cousin, and we was at my uncle's spot. Um, we was at my uncle's club or whatever, and I had seen on the news that a fellow club owner had got smoked. Like one of my uncle home, like somebody else that owned clubs in the city, got shot in Buckhead. Now again, Buckhead is where them people live at. Is where them people live at. He was in a white Range Rover. I'm talking about he was in a brand new Range Rover with the new shit, and somebody just rolled up on the side of his car and sprayed the car up. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they thought somebody else was the car. Who knows? But that's when I realized like something that is going on out here, because Buckhead is like the Gold Coast in Chicago. And that's where Young Thug and Fulton County and all that, that's where they was doing all them hits at. Shooting at this, you got, man, listen, dog. So right now, my point of saying all that is to say, the district attorney is, this is her job is on the line. I just saw some news from the lady, the black lady out there that's gonna do all that. She said, for these type of crimes, we gonna be handing out the life sentences like it's nothing, like it's nothing, like water. Imagine that. She said that. It's only a state charge, so they can maneuver, but they gonna try to throw the book at them boys. They doing some time, bro. They doing some time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, hey, freedom guys, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Free them. You know what I'm saying? But you can't hide behind skirts and fingernail polish and calling your homeboys hubby and think that you could do crime because you a home. Like, nah, that don't work. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk about that too long, because even that, like I said, you got to think these dudes looking at something that they feeling like they at their lowest point. You got to think Thugger and Gunner and whoever else, they probably so nervous right now. They at the lowest point they ever been. They ain't never been in no hot water like this. They probably think it's the end of the world, but even this, all this spectacle, the news, and what people think and don't think is temporary. And in 5 years from now, you'll either be free or you'll know, hey, I'm 5 years in, I got another 25 years to go, and you'll be comfortable. And you listen, man. A lot of dudes, when you go to jail, if you go to jail, and this might sound crazy, but if you go to jail and you jail the right way, that shit preserves you. That shit preserves you. These motherfuckers that come out, they be 60, 70 years old, they be looking mad young because they ain't been out here going through the stress of paying bills in life. You know what they do in jail, man? Let me give you I did 90 days one time, like some years ago. I did like the longest I ever did in like was 90 days. and that shit was enough. I learned a lot in there and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like jail, bro. They wash your clothes, bro. Your little whites and shit. They fold them up for you. They put them in the duffel bag that you send them with, the net bag. They fucking bring you. They wash your clothes. They cook for you. I'm talking about literally. They cook for you. Bring you your tray every day. No matter what's on it. I mean, it's jail food. It's not the best food. But you know, motherfuckers eating their tray every day. You don't see nobody looking like they missing no meals. Everybody hefty. Everybody pumped up, Jack. I'm telling you, nigga, you get to stay up all. Listen, they keep the lights on all night long, 365 days a year, bro. This shit, this listen what I'm saying, right? When I did 90 days, man, when I was like, I might have been like 20 days in, and I just started noticing like, who the hell paying this light bill that's in here? This lights, bro. I used to be like, yo, I'm telling you, they don't turn the lights off. They dim them down, but they on. The lights is on. The TVs stay on all night. We used to watch Sports Center all night. I was there for 90 days. Maybe watch. It literally takes all responsibility away from you. You have no response. You fucking just. It's like a twilight zone. And for some people, it is good. It's not a bad thing because you have no responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So even this will pass, bro. You can go in there, do your 20 years, and come home, 20-year, whatever, a 56-year-old thugger, and you don't gotta rap. Your streams and shit, do just fine. I'm sure he got millions of dollars. Man, shit, be all right. Gunna, yeah, you know, Gunna is definitely spook. Gunna going, you know, if they put Gunna in a position where he gonna have to talk, he gonna talk. Cause he already talked. He already talked before. He already talked before. He already made a Crime Watchers video. Yeah. Gunna already made a Crime Watchers video. So if they put some evidence on the table, and they say, listen to these wiretaps, and they got him red-handed, and they say, you know, that's coming with 25 to life. You gonna do it, and you gonna do shit 15 to 20 years before you make parole. Gunna gonna talk. I don't know about thugging out. Gunna gonna talk. Gunna gonna tell them whatever they need to know. Um, he gonna talk. So, I mean, I wouldn't give no advice to the prosecutor because I don't get out, you know, fuck around. But I think that they gonna be witty enough to know we gonna press him. Now, Thugger, I don't know how. I don't know. Thugger been making hits for years, man. We gonna see though, cause they said he can't even handle the sales. You don't understand. Yeah, he made a Crime Stoppers video. Yeah, Thugger, I seen it. I ain't know what's going on. I watched a little clips from Hassan and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine did the whole rant, like, hold up, you know how he's extra. And but he was talking about that, and I was the whole time watching that shit. And I was like, and I don't listen to Gunna. I don't had never heard a Gunna album. I don't push P's. I never downloaded Pushing P. I never watched the video. I never had it on streaming. I never listened to it on no streaming platform. Pushing P. I never heard the whole song. I don't listen. Okay, I say that to say I didn't know he had a Crime Stopper video. And then I gotta be honest, when I watched it, he told him he told I don't know how people trying to act like that ain't snitching. He been told on somebody. He told, man, right on goddamn national live television, dog. So I don't I'm sure they already know. He Thugger rock with him. They already know he told on somebody. All right, but Thugger on the other hand, you know, Thugger a different type of animal, dog. You know, I heard stories back in the day of like Cali gang members, and this is gonna go somewhere. So don't leave. Follow me. Cali gang members when it was like at the height of the killing, like the 90s and the late 80s and the early 90s and Spice One and Minister Society. I mean, the old Cali niggas was real gangsters, but they had jerry curls. And I heard stories. As a matter of fact, Monster Cody told these stories. Or you can find it on YouTube somewhere. It's Monster Cody. Um, when he was talking about how like the real vicious gang members would like dress up, like put a dress on, or put like a wig and a dress on. You understand? And they would like roll up in the hood somewhere, like the ops hood, and hang out the window like, "Hey, baby, what's up?" And then the dudes would think it was a girl, and the dude would come leaning inside the car. You know, a nigga leaning in the car to see, and the motherfucker put a shotgun to him. So I say all that to say, Thugger wear dresses. He wear lipstick. He called his homeboys hubby. I seen all that. I seen the videos. There's no denying it. He called his homies hubbies. He said one time out his own mouth, this what Thugger said out his own mouth, that if he ever went to, that he need to get a boo job, because if he ever went to jail, he'd be right at home. Now, listen, I, I say all that to say, Thugger a boss that order hits. I mean, allegedly, from what the wiretap sound like what he was doing. You know, that's like gangster shit. That's like gangster shit. I'm thinking the whole time he was just trying to disguise the gangster shit with him being LBG 123 ABC gang. The Rainbow Coalition. I don't. He want the Rainbow Coalition. He was literally just acting a certain way that you never would think a guy with a skirt would say something like that over the phone. Yeah. You had to be watching these niggas for years and goddamn get this shit on live tape for me to believe it. I would have never believed that shit. Hell no, thuggin' hell no. I would have put my money. I would have lost. It would have been a loss, and I would have learned a strong lesson on that loss. Like damn, you can never judge a book by its cover. You never judge a book by its cover, man. I would have bet that. I'd have put the money. Hey, I'd have put the bands on it. Hell no, Thugger ain't no. Thugger got pixie curls in his head right now. Pixie twirls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't no way he pulled the trigger on nobody. Ain't no way he calling no shots like that. Hell, Thugger? Hell no. Hey, you know? So, like I said, man, freedom boys, I guess, you know what I mean? Freedom boys. But the lesson in the situation is y'all young, y'all better, the game's over. That's the lesson. Matter of fact, let me just say it like that. The game is completely over. And I'm gonna give y'all 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. At 60, I gotta get off an hour. It's a 60. Um, the game is over. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, then they just gonna probably. So, like I said, if they ain't gonna mash the gas on Gunner, he ain't gonna have to talk. He rich, man. Them boys got a lot of money. If he could sit down for 6 months, let this shit die down a little bit, and his lawyer could wiggle him out, then salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's why I said, and I said specifically. You know what I'm saying? If they get Gunna in the room and they tell him you about to do 25 to life, and they got charges on him, then he gonna talk. But if they got weak charges, because again, what you gotta understand is this is a state case. The state they like to trump up the charges. They'll throw a whole bunch of shit at you. They'll throw 13 charges at you. You know, 11 of them ain't sticking for show. They'd take the other the last two charges, and make you pick one. Well, you want to take this charge right here, and then take 10 years, uh, minus 10 years, minus 9 years, minus 6 months. You like, what the fuck? Like that's how they get out. You they fucking your ass did 2 months and some probation time for the shit. They didn't get you 15 charges. So that's what a lot of people not understanding. A lot of people that never really been involved in the streets or off the porch. They don't. Everybody thinks it's a fair case. They've been saying it was a fair case. I even thought it was a fair case, but then Georgia is not a fair case. Now, shit, the feds could jump in at any time. Yeah, yeah. I don't listen to Thugger. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for me to forget. It's like any other day. That's what, like I said. Yeah, everything is temporary. Yeah, like you said, they're gonna forget about him, and then they're gonna go to the next one. You know, they're gonna forget the feds gonna get done with Gunna, and they're gonna start looking at another gang or whatever they calling these fucking gangs in Atlanta or wherever else, and they're gonna plug somebody else. The game been over. You see, I got videos up here. Like I said, these videos don't get a lot of views. I got videos up here telling the youngsters, get a job, man. Get a job, bro. Who you think they got up next? I can't tell it, man. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. They can put their hand in the basket and pick a name out. It's a lot of these niggas. Like the crazy thing is all like the labels, bro. Shit, you see Offset and Offset. He ain't rocking with Quavo you see Offset ain't rocking with Quavo and goddamn Takeoff no more. Shit, they done unfollowed each other on Instagram. Bitch, Cardi B done unfollowed them. Yeah, yeah. Why you think they beefing? It's hot in Atlanta right now, bitch. And the Migo gang, it's a Migo gang. Bitch, it's the Migos got hella. I don't know what they do. I don't know. I ain't in Atlanta, but it's not. It's all these rappers have they cliques, and they cliques become gangs. Let me tell you, they cliques become gangs because these niggas got a lot of paper. They got a lot of resources. So all my hit dogs got all they dogs, and they dogs got all they dogs, and we deep now. Now it's 100 of us, and if I be like, yo, bring everybody to the party, cause we gonna be deep there, then 100 niggas pop up, and they all Migo gang, and they all, I got the biggest icy chain, but then all my other dogs got the small 757 chains like this. I got this one, they got the little ones. They got the ones that like my aunt or my you understand? They got the baby ones. And they doing shit for like you know what I'm saying, the Migo gang or the 757 gang if that's what it was, and they beating people up and they robbing shit and they doing all every that's a gang now. Even if you don't, bruh, that shit is a fight. You understand what I'm saying? And these people, Atlanta got a lot of money in it. It's a lot of money in Atlanta. I said this before. I say it again. It's a lot of money in Atlanta. Atlanta, the money in Atlanta is they thinking about sliding from. It's still a lot of money, still a lot of paper in Atlanta. So a lot of people not. But I'm talking about like the higher ups, at least the developers, the investors, the hard money loaners. Yeah, these people with like big millions. They investing in the skyscrapers and shit downstairs. They building apartment complexes and they building affordable apartment complexes over here. And in Decatur they got a ground that they about to break over there. They gonna cut the ribbon in a couple weeks. But they don't want to break ground over there right now. They done told everybody to hold up. They done stopped all money coming to these investments. And they saying, hey man, it's people getting killed and robbed and shit in Bankhead. The people getting their houses sold. They breaking into the suburb houses. If they breaking into these the houses I'm gonna be living in or my employees gonna be living at. You know the employees that work for Google or work for the building downtown for this building, the Mercedes building, whatever. They getting robbed and shit. They motherfucker robbed them, shot them, killed them, took the guns out of there. If I got a high, these developers stop breaking, they stopping shit. So now people in the high the law officials in Georgia, they gotta save face. They gotta show that these developers, they gotta show these people with the money, the real money, um, that everything is safe, that everything is good, and you can continue to invest and you can continue to break ground and make developments and make apartment complexes and build skyscrapers because it's safe here in Atlanta. We gonna get these niggas out of here. So you think YSL the only ones they gonna sweep up? No, YSL, that's just a small piece of the whole shit. It's about to be a fucking movie. It's all for our entertainment. I told y'all that. These humiliation rituals, these sacrifices. Even Thugger said in well, I heard him in the wide tap. He literally said, bro, I mean allegedly, but I heard the shit on the wide tap. He literally said to one of the high ranking gang bloods or something, like, yo, we need to join forces. You feel me? And when it comes to a war, soldiers gonna drop. And a lot of sacrifices got to be made. And that shit sound crazy. Like he said sacrifices. Yeah. But the problem is, the higher ups and elites, they let you get all that money. They let you get comfortable. They let you go for a whole decade smoking shit. They said it's 50 bodies. They said they gonna pin them for 6, but they can get them for 50. So the higher ups and elites watching you sacrifice niggas, watching you send your hitters over there smart. They hear you. They let you do it. Yeah, they let you do it. And then when it's time for them to throw that spade, when it's time for them to throw that ace down, when it's time for them to fucking smack your ass, here we go. Oh, it's coming. You thought you was gonna get all these millions. You was gonna do all this shit, commit all these crimes, get all these millions out here on this land, and do all that shit you were doing, and once you start messing with the money, shit, start messing with the money, bro. The higher ups and the elites, they call it the bottom line. When you start affecting the bottom line, oh yeah, I give you some game. But yeah, man, like I said, man, look, man, we have 59 minutes. Like I said, man, we are made in the image of. You feel what I'm saying? We can create our own realities, literally. Everything you going through, everything you feeling, if it's ups, if it's downs, whatever it is, it's temporary. You feel me? Stay down, stay solid, stay loyal. Uh, keep your eye on the prize and keep your third eye open and keep your head on the swivel at all times. At all times, man. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, we only growing. We growing organically. We only going up and we growing. You know what I'm saying? So it's always, the content gonna be mixed. It's a mixture. That's what grown man business TV is. Don't forget the TV. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have days like this. You're gonna have days where we might be talking about the top celebrity stuff. We might just be, chopping game about some money. You know what I'm saying? We could be talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? And today it's just more, you know, never take losses, only take lessons. I don't care what the loss is. If you feel like you lost, even if you lose somebody, I mean, shit gonna be hard. That's what training your mind, training your discipline. Because if you lose somebody, that's hard to deal with. And in the due time, you can really sit back and see the beautiful part of it, and you won't really you don't have to necessarily focus all the time on the negative part of it, even though that's a part of it. If that does, I don't want that to go over your head or under your bridge. But always take the lesson in the loss. You feel me? So if you got a loss and you take the lesson, then it ain't a lesson because you won. It ain't a loss because you won the prize, which is the lesson. You feel me? And always count your blessings. Always count your blessings, bro. You get a million. Listen. You get it 50,000. You gonna want 100. Trust me, man. You gonna want 100. You get 100, man. You gonna want 500. After 500, man, you looking at an M. I need a million. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be rich. I want to be a millionaire. You get that million, damn. After I spend 200,000, I ain't a millionaire no more. Now I need 10 because I want to be able to spend and still be get 10. You in the same room with dudes like Elon Musk and this dude and that dude, and they got billions and 100 millions. So you gotta plan in your mind on how to like, you know, not not always you know, not not always focus on reaching for the next goal. How to sit still and revel in what you've already accomplished. How to sit still and say, I'm blessed, man. Look around me. I made it out. I made it out. Look around, man. I got a couple cars paid off, big house, beautiful son, daughters is doing their thing, about to go to college, this, that, and the third. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to forget all that and be like, man, how did I invest in that? That shit lost 20 bands. Or I got the M, but I need 10. How can I get 10? Now I gotta go into deep thought and brainstorm and be woozy for a few days on how the fuck I'm gonna gather up this $10 million. Right? It just come, this is grown man business. It come when you get that man, you become a man, full grown, not 21. I'm talking about full grown. You understand, like, okay, I'm gonna get that 10 million, but let me count my blessings. I'm blessed to have a beautiful family. I'm blessed to have my crib, big house. I'm blessed to have both cars paid off. I'm blessed my mother's is still here. I can still call her, still call my sister. Everybody's still here. The family's thriving. The family's going up. My YouTube channel's going up. The word is getting strong. I got higher ups and elites hearing my voice. I got motherfucking millionaires. I got people that's got large platforms using the slogan. I'm being heard, even if it's not being, even if it's, trust me, we going up, and we steady growing. So I got a lot of things to be blessed, and it's for you or anybody else. You got a lot of things to be. If you breathing, bro, you able to. Just look at the trees be blown and shit by the wind. It's a blessing. You gotta count those. I'm not a preacher, but you gotta count those. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, grown man, business. And listen, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. We giving it to you straight raw. Straight raw. Grown man been in TV at all times, and don't forget the TV. Always count your blessings, man. Never take a loss, only take the lesson. Always count your blessings. Never take the loss, only take the lesson. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times. You already know what it is. And, tomorrow's Friday, so I'm going to make a couple runs. Probably get an edge up. I need to shave. I'm Wolfman Jack right now, you know. And then I'm going to lock in with y'all tomorrow. So, everybody, let's get the, you know, let's get the Zy rolled up. You know what I'm saying? Get you a glass of wine. However you want to do it. We're going to rock out tomorrow. I'm feeling a little bit. Well, the pain pills, they work good. You feel me? But my leg is getting stronger. So we going to rock out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I might throw the green. I might throw the green and white joint on tomorrow. The green and white from the grown man fitted. You feel me? I see that, man. Y'all know them joints. Come on, man. Lock in with me. You feel me? So yeah, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, grown man business. And listen, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest.